Good Sunday morning. It is a miserable day out, so if you hear any noises that sound like a banshee howling, it's just the wind. It's a windy, rainy day. However, I wanted to do a special kind of video today. So I've wanted to do for a long time more like living in Japan, quirks and daily activities, daily goings on. So today I have the opportunity. I don't have my proper nice computer yet, but I have the opportunity. I'm gonna do it now while I have it. So, excuse me. I will give you some backstory to it. A month ago, Valentine's Day, I got some chocolates from other teachers because in Japan it's customary for women to give men chocolate, and it only goes one way, and I would love to get into a discussion on the cis heteronormativity of all that with you. We can do that in person, in comments, whatever. It's just, in this video, I'm just going to accept that that's how Japan is. And so, a month later, March 14th, is White Day, which there was a marshmallow company in Fukuoka, in the big city I usually go to, who decided they wanted to get in on the Valentine's cash grab, and they were like, on March 14th, they started this marketing campaign for men to give women marshmallows as like a thank you gift, which, okay. And me being my good capitalist and embracing getting into Japanese culture, I've decided to return my chocolate gifts with some marshmallows. And so my friend Catherine, the Where Am I Catherine, she sent me this link actually for these adorable Shiba Inu marshmallows. Look at them. They're so squishy. Oh man. So I ordered a couple boxes of those. Oh man, I love the things that you can buy in Japan. So anyway, so I ordered a couple boxes of those, and they came faster than I was expecting. So I wasn't even home for when they were delivered, which means that I got the beautiful Japan Post Redelivery thing. So it's just basically like when you're not home, they put these in your mail slot to say you missed us, and it lets you reschedule a delivery time. So they give you like 3 different phone numbers that you can call. I think you can either call like a driver, like they'll connect you to like a driver in your area. You can call this like hotline, that's an automated hotline where you can submit your preferences, or you can call their office, I think, and set up a time from there. Or you can fax, because this is Japan and everyone still uses fax, or pick it up from the post office itself. But the option that I always use, because it's the easiest and it has some English support, is the online option. So there's a little like website that you can go and you can submit your preferences. So that's what we're going to do today. So let's wheel you back around. Let's see. So I've got the Japan Post Redelivery site open. So this part has English instructions, but unfortunately the actual website does not. So here's the instructions on how to fill things out. And then I'm just going to click on that. So then you get to the actual website. It's all in Nihongo, which, you know what, whatever. I've done this enough times, and my kanji is okay enough that I've learned enough to get through it. So this is just like a little notice information. So I've already entered my tracking number. Please don't steal that information, guys. This is super important personal information. Next, you put in which direction, so where it's going. So this is Gojitaku something to, maybe, which is just like your own house, like the place where they tried to deliver already. One, you can do like an office. I don't really know what these two are, but this one's like another post office, like have it sent to another post office for pickup, I think. However, we're just going to do home. Next. Then you pick your delivery time. I'm going to be out today a little bit, but I'll be back this evening, so I'll do 6 to 8. I feel bad because there's like delivery times until 9 p.m. on a Sunday. Like, oh, Japan, there's no days off. And yet I'm using it. It's just too convenient not to. And who am I to judge another culture, right? That's my phone number. So let me just delete some of that first. And that's that. So, okay. So this is where you enter your phone number and then your email address. This is just I think if you're not there again and they want to call you, then this is their like, hey, you said we could deliver now. We're gonna call you and make sure that you're home. So I'll just fill that back in. You can look at me while I do that. And then you can also do email, because I like to sign up for emails because it's a nice little like confirmation if I ever need to complain to anyone that I did sign up for it. Okay, so I'm gonna leave back around. Here's the confirmation screen. Time, where, the tracking number. There's some more personal information that's gonna get flashed, but basically just the next button is just confirm. Yeah, so I can show you. It's literally just 完了いたしました. Like, did it. We did it. Congratulations, it's coming. And then it just returns you back to this screen. So we're done. So that's how you organize a redelivery in Japan. It's such a convenient system. I love the mail system here. The post office hours are, they're pretty standard, I'd say. Actually, no, they're pretty standard. Like, they're not too wildly different from Canada, but I also don't use the mail system a lot in Canada. So I'm not as familiar. It's funny, I'm actually more familiar with the post system here than in my own country, but it's because people just use the mail a lot more often here. Whether it's for shipping or just letters, I feel like Japan is still a very paper-heavy society, and so the mail system is still very much alive and kicking. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this kind of video. I want to make more like this. Like, I have some ideas in my mind, but I just haven't really had the opportunity to sit down and make them, and also doing them in one take kind of sucks. But I think we made through it all right, and I'll see you later. So, catch you next time. Bye.